Hey y'all, Treasury here again, part 2. And it's going to be a quick one. I understand that the first video was super fast. I wanted to hurry up and make the second video. The thing about it is when I am living my best life like I am now, it is kind of hard to get the content out. If you've been watching me this trip, I haven't been posting much. I haven't been saying much. But the day that I made the first video, best travel day ever. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. But I promised all 10 of my TikTok live viewers that I would make a YouTube video because I want people to kind of take notes of what I'm saying. And I know that that's impractical. And I also want y'all to come to YouTube and save my videos and watch them. So enjoy this front-facing camera. And the video will be really choppy because of technical difficulties, meaning user error. I don't know how to use my computer phone at the same time. This new MacBook is crazy. It wants to connect to my phone microphone so bad. Coffee is delicious. So on my bucket list, my travel bucket list, drink vodka in Moscow, skinny dip. I did that. I shared that with y'all. And whole list of stupid shit, right? Have sex on the balcony, whatever. But drink vodka in Moscow. Probably not going to happen in this lifetime. Go to China. But drink Turkish coffee in Turkey. Smoking a hookah. Wow. I couldn't be happier right now. This is like, for real, making me really happy. But I told my TikTok live audience about the buy one country, get one free. I do this quite often, okay? And I have this sweater on because I have no idea what the dress code is. I don't want to be disrespectful, okay? So we're not going to be as disrespectful. I don't know. Ain't nobody said nothing yet. But anyway, buy one country, get one free. All right. I do this quite often. I've been to Paris at least 12 times, right? 10 of those times were just a long layover, a very long layover. I'm going to watch my language too. Very long layovers. I have Paris down pat, okay? So that's what I'm going to use as an example. Turkey, not so much. I will come back here on a regular trip. But let's just use Paris and Turkey, for example. The airports are super far from the city. And most of those layovers in those two countries are going to be at least 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours. This layover was over 18 hours. So, of course, I got a hotel room. I will drop the details below. Excellent hotel. Like, I am so relaxed. It had a hot tub in the room. $80, 80 US dollars. 80 US dollars for this room on hotels.com. 24-hour food delivery. They have everything that you could think of for these long overnight layovers because they're used to this and they want you to come. Taxi was easy to get. Uber uses taxi here. Beware, they may want you to pay in cash. I did not have that problem, but I did see that everywhere that I researched. Using the Uber app or just ordering a taxi. I mean, they're big on tourism here. You'll be fine. But keep in mind, especially for Paris, because that's going to be the most popular one. The city is a 50 euro, 50 euro, 50 euro, 50 euro ride to the city one way. Okay. So that's about $60, $62, right? So you do have to keep that in mind. Like I was telling my TikTok live audience, if you travel with a group, like a girl group or a guy group, it makes it less expensive because you're sharing that, okay? And in 10 hours, especially if your layover is over the course of a day, that's enough time to go to the Eiffel Tower, get you some cappuccino and a croissant. Croissant. I don't know how to use my French accent very well. And croissant. And go to the Eiffel Tower, go to the Louvre, take pictures. You can even get your tickets ahead of time for like 15 euros and go inside and take pictures and be a whole tourist and see the Mona Lisa. and still have time. You can even take the bus. I think it's 10 euros each way. So 20 total. But you're going to get lost because you don't speak French. And they're just not going to cater to you. It's a first world just like us. No one's going to help you. No one's going to want to help you. They're on the way to work just like you're on the way to work. When you're at home and you don't want tourists stopping you, asking you for directions because they don't. And I just urge everyone to keep that in mind. Like, people aren't entitled to help you out because you don't know their language. So if you can, just use the taxi. Uber works in most of these countries over here, and you'll be fine, especially in a group. But buying one, getting one free is how I go to so many places. I'm not even gonna. And then it lets you know, like, do I want to come back and actually visit this place and stay in the city? Absolutely. I would definitely be back here. And if you've heard, like, Turkey has all of these, like, hair transplant and dental transplants. And they even have this thing where you could come for a whole day and get everything you need medically. Dental, fill-ins, root canals, everything that you need for like $800 in one day. They'll do it all. Like screenings, all type of health screenings. This coffee is amazing. And then it came with a great hookah and some Turkish delights. What's your gummies? And a shot of water. So another country that you can do this is London. So the London Heathrow Airport goes pretty much everywhere over here. And you can get a long layover. And you can go and explore the city. That's probably the easiest one to explore since they speak English. Now, will you understand their English? Probably not. It's still a whole nother dialect of English, and it's two different types of, matter of fact, even more than that, because you got to think of the Irish English dialect, and then you have to think of their dialect, which is hello, mate, like that type, and then you got the top boy, the Jamaican English accent. So, but yes, it made me easier to, if you want to just do something solo, it may be easier to do England first. All right, how do I go about this? Everyone asks how I book my flights. This one, I went directly to the flights. I knew I wanted the cheapest option because I wanted to buy a purse for myself. I've had a hard time recently. I wanted to treat myself and also make travel not as painful, right? And this flight was about $500 total to do all of this. $500. So what you do is go to Google flights. They have a flights page. You can even Google flights. It'll take you to the page and you put wherever you're traveling from, wherever you're traveling to. It's going to give you a whole list of options. And you can change the dates. You can save the search and it'll email you the search. That is the best resource that I can give anybody. Okay. Google your flight. Search it. Save your money. Plan. Execute. And yeah, I always know that if there's a long layover, I can make the best out of it by booking a hotel. Like I said, this hotel I stayed in had a hot tub in the room. It was very relaxing, and they are used to overnight layovers. They're used to day-long layovers, and they are catering to you. They have 24-hour restaurants available for you and 24-hour staff. So don't be afraid to get this buy one, get one free country and let me know how that goes for you. I want to know all about it. So why was yesterday or Saturday the best travel day ever? Because we worked out, we relaxed, we went to a beach club, we relaxed, I made a podcast, we relaxed, we went to the club, we had hookah. Now the hookah was €100 though, and they made it very fancy smancy. They put some shit in the water, they put a cantaloupe at the top. And if you listen to the whole podcast prior to this, you hear Miriam at the end, she grew up on hookah. And so I'm the same way. We don't want all this shit in our hookah. We have to send it back. Can we get a regular hookah, please? We'll still pay the price. That's fine. But that's just something to note about places like that. We also went to a hookah place in Madrid where our whole tab was €50. She ordered dessert, tea, because she doesn't drink. I drank for her. Go ahead, give me your drink, girl. I had 3 drinks, and we had a hookah, €50. And the hookah was much better than the €100 spot. So be aware of that. The more the hookah costs, they do cater to you or whatever, but you're going to have to ask a few times for them to remake it, et cetera, et cetera. You're going to do way better at the Middle Eastern spots getting your hookah. It's going to be cheaper. It's going to be better. They know how to make the hookah. Yeah, you just want to go to the clubs for the dancing and for the music and to meet people. That's just a quick overview of my buy one, get one free and how I go about that. Google flights, look for the long layover, look for a hotel. Let me know if you have any questions. I will continue to talk about this on lives because I do want more people to explore, and I'm giving y'all insight on how I visit so many countries. Don't say I'm not gatekeeping anything. Don't say I ain't tell you, like, I'm not rich. I promise you, I'm booking the cheapest thing, getting the longest layovers, getting a hotel. That's where the money goes, though. I'm not going to lie. And if you have a daytime layover and you don't want to get a hotel, you don't have to. Like I said, you just find things to do, but you're going to have to check your bag. For the people that don't like check bags, you don't want to walk around with a carry-on around Paris. I'm going to repeat that just in case it was loud. If you don't want to get a hotel, you're going to have to check your bag. You're not going to want to walk around with your carry-on around Paris. It's actually frowned upon. Like, why you got this bag? Why you leaving it right here? So don't do that. But if you do want to get a room, dayuse.com. And there's a few other sites. I've shared it before on the podcast. I'm going to put all the links down. You can even get rooms by the hour during the day. Hotels are acclimated with this. I promise you, people do this all the time. People aren't just going to all of these countries willy-nilly, spending a whole bunch of money. They're on layovers. And that's all I got for y'all right now. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Turkish coffee and this hookah. See y'all next time.